Hail and well met! Welcome to Fearful Symmetry! I'm your DM, Erin M. Evans. I'm the author of the Brimstone Angels saga and the Books of the Usurper series. And I'm very excited for tonight! Before we get started, I just want to give a quick shout out to our subscribers. Thank you guys so much. Your support helps us make cool shows like this one. And we really appreciate the fact that you show up to watch us do these things. So thank you again, and I'll pass it to Rhiannon.
Great. I'm Rhiannon Held. I write urban fantasies, Rhiannon Held, and space opera is RZ Held. And I have our dice partners to tell you about. Norse Foundry specializes in metal dice. When you roll them, it feels like you're skillfully smashing the rigid armor of the monster horde. You can find their dice and accessories at norsefoundry.com. Phoenix Dice is named for the creature that rises from the ashes because they use all recycled materials. You can find their dice and accessories at phoenixdice.com.
Yo, what's up, everybody? My name is Yang Wang, and I play Stong Makguk, the barrel-chested, barrel-wearing, very hairy heir to the Murder Bear tribe. I'm also one of the dungeon scrawlers and one of the producers of the show. I'm just talking a little bit more about myself because the person who's after me is not there, and I'm trying to buy him a little bit more time.
You know what? Let Trevor go. He'll catch up.
Trevor, you got this.
Steven knows how to use
it. Look. He's the chosen one has returned.
Right on time.
The prophesized one.
Are you back?
Hey, you're just in time to introduce yourself.
Started without you. Do your intro, Steven.
Hi, I'm Steven. I'm enjoying some nice organic croutons from Costco, which is what I eat when I've forgotten to go to the store and get anything else. But they are lovely. They are an excellent substitute for Giardettos, snacky snacks, and also Cheez-Its. But they're organic, so they're good for you.
Okay.
And that's your dinner?
Well, it's for now.
Yeah.
He gets the dressing part when we go to break.
Boy.
Anything else you want to say there, Steven? Or is that
Not
your
really.
intro?
No, today is just a day where I feel like I'm beset with bizarre pink-faced, six-legged Hunter x Hunter demons, and I don't feel like I need to say anything else.
Okay.
It's a good mindset to go into a twisting maze with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Excellent.
I'm
good character moments.
I'm Trevor Bettis. I'm playing Florin Morn, who's 100% a warlock. I'm the writer for Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms, and I'm going to tell you a bit about Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms because they're a sponsor of this show. Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms, if I haven't said that already, is a formation strategy game where you get to play with all your favorite D&D characters from games, lore, and streams, and send them on awesome, fun adventures. You can play this on iOS, Android, Xbox, PlayStation, PC, which is Steam and Epic, and have a bunch of fun with it. Right now, we've got an event going on in game. I think it is Grand Revel, and you can unlock Presto from the 80s cartoon. I got to write flavor text for that weird child that always messes everything up.
You definitely want him in your formation.
But you totally, well, that's the thing. He is actually really good. So yeah, to give it a shot. Download the game. It is free. You can also come to shows like this awesome show and put in exclamation code into the chat. You get a little code there to put into the game and unlock a Electrum chest to get some fun goodies like items and loot. And I feel like I'm forgetting something there. I don't know what it is.
Check them out at idlechampions.com.
That's the one. Go check it out.
You can get free to Havilar Emahen from the Brimstone Angel saga.
Hey,
and if you put them in your formation, I'll be your best friend. All right. So, where we last left off, you guys had gone down into the sewers below Westgate, chasing after the Cyricist and looking for what you suspect is the hiding place of the Occluded One, Sturge's godlike shadow in this world. You also believe he is holding onto the crown of Cyric, that splinter of the god, which is going to, theoretically, empower the Rising Prince, the demon lord that Pale Knight is creating, which seems to be going on right about now. You've entered into this maze wherein every single room seems almost the same. There is a door in each wall, there is a staircase that spirals downward and spirals upward, and there is a doorway in the center which seems to lead to another space, another room entirely. And you guys were in the midst of figuring this out when you ran into what seemed to be a puppet version of Artemisia, whom you dispatched handily, but not without a little bit of discomfort, because that was you, sort of.
Yep. Nope. Just her boyfriend getting the killing blow. That was all that happened there.
You guys okay?
Lauren feels weird. I do think we established they hugged afterwards.
Yeah, well, I
'cause-
mean, she's gonna hang on to his hand for a
Yeah.
bit because I mean, we're just walking around in
it's true.
weird rooms, so
I mean, that's what we do when you're dungeon crawling. Everybody holds hands.
Yeah.
So yeah, Florence sitting there with his notebook and his quill, just going a little nuts. And he opens the page to it says Canva at the top. So here's the thing. We've seen Puppet Mia, and so far from what I can tell, the other rooms that have similar features line up with each other as far as levels go. So
Mhm.
like the purple stairs has the red stairs above it, which has probably another color stairs above it. And there might be one further than that because we have more statues than we do floors right now. Like we've seen
Mhm.
3 floors, but there's also a rooster statue, which doesn't line up with the fact that we already have the lady, the tentacle, and the bug. So, thing is, with Mia Puppet being here, does that mean the other rooms that are on top of this one have other puppets of us in it?
and I feel like that's
Possibly.
not the sort of thing where you like peek through and then like, disappear really quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't forget though that some of the rooms had different lighting than the others. So I believe the
That's
women's statue
true.
room was daylight. The bug statue room had cold fluorescent like winter like lighting, and the rooster room had warm light as if from torches. I feel like that's kind of maybe pointing towards like a time of day or maybe like a season thing.
Could be.
Is it per floor? People who have maps, the lighting. Does the lighting change per floor?
What was the one that you said had daylight?
The woman statue. The
Big
creepy
guys,
woman
cheek
statue.
teeth.
Okay, so then yeah, it would be, so that would line up with the first floor has daylight, and then cold light
As if winter.
would be on the 3rd floor, and warm light is on the level I don't have anything else in. I have assumptions, but
On what level was Puppet Artemisia?
the 1st floor.
Right, okay. Well, I've always been a winter, they tell me. Dark colors,
Yeah.
cool. It's possible if we look at the room for puppets adjoining the winter floor, perhaps we'll find some clue as to this double
here-
of mine.
Here's the other thing with it, is we have moved between levels using the stairs, but also the doors at the center.
Mm-hmm.
I don't exactly know how those differ from each other right now, unless there's like, for instance, the 1st floor stairs leads to the 2nd floor, but the 1st floor door leads to the supposed 4th floor. Like if there, maybe some like 4-dimensional thinking going on there in shapes. But I don't think we're going to know anything unless we start going into other
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
floors.
we could use a little bit more.
So, do we want to see if we find another puppet, or do we want to explore other types of rooms?
We should map the place
Yeah.
so
should
we have
explore
all the
every room.
pieces.
So, okay, so in that case, I have the 1st floor laid out. And you know what? For folks in chat and watching later, I'll give you from the top left, what we got going on. So top left, going right, purple stairs, Mia, embers. We found that one that had the like, I think it was like a campfire kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Below, one drop below that is lady statue, black ceiling, gem, and then below that is the starting room that we were in, black floor, rune.
Yeah, snowflake rune.
Snowflake.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what we have seen, those should all line up with each other each level. So there should be a statue room under a statue room under a statue room.
I just had a thought. We were trying to think of something about the runes and the marks of the runes. Snowflake seems to pertain to winter, and the snowflake was in front of the center door, right?
Yeah.
So I
It's
wonder if
underneath it.
Hmm?
It's underneath it.
okay. So that seems like maybe it's saying that it's going to the winter like floor with the winter lighting. I don't remember off the top of my head what the other runes that we found looked like.
One was chain links, like
Hmm.
circular circles that intersected each other.
Yeah. So well, I will say this: the snow rune is on the first floor, so that is where the daylight is.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
I think it's saying because it's near a center door. I think it's saying that's where the center door is going.
Oh,
So-
I see
so
what you're saying.
What
see
I
you're
was
saying.
thinking, like I have no objection to just like mapping, sort of, just going, but I am thinking that maybe we might get something out of walking through the center doors near runes and seeing if what's on the other side matches the rune somehow.
Okay.
Okay, so then we would so yeah, we could just go south and over one and get to the rune door.
With
Yep.
the snowflake. Yeah.
Snowflake
Can I
room.
make 2 quick observations? Ilya asks.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Okay,
What
so
is it?
one thing is a very nice map you've made. I worry it's a looping map. So, what is in the middle could be basically anything. But this is okay. I don't think this matters as much as I thought when we first came in. The other thing that might be worth checking, your theory is that the center door takes us up multiple floors. If we follow that, we should be able to figure out where it goes.
Yeah.
Which maybe comes after testing the sigils, because we should not be testing too many variables at once.
Yeah. That's fair.
But Celia is like, nerd.
So just so Ilya, just so I'm make sure I'm understanding, you're suggesting that we go up the stairs first.
No, I am
No?
saying put this also on the list.
Okay. Okay.
If we test the sigils, the runes first, this is good data.
Okay. Then yeah, let's go test the runes first.
Yeah. Can I just ask one question,
Yes.
Aaron? So we saw another statue. So there was a woman statue with the teeth. There's the bug. There's the rooster,
Mhm.
and there's one with tentacles, right?
Yep.
And did you mention? I think you mentioned that the tentacle room also had daylight. I just want to correct my notes if that's correct or not.
Yes, it did.
And is
don't
it the
actually know for
same
sure.
daylight as the woman
Check it.
statue room?
Yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. That's just another thing to update on the notes. Okay, let's go
Yep.
test this rune.
All right. So we're gonna go down to the snowflake rune door.
Okay.
And look through the. It is well. Good question beforehand, because you said that the rune is under the door.
Mhm.
Is it more on one side than the other, or is it kind of perfectly in the middle of it?
It is perfectly in the middle of it. It looks as though someone carved this into the stone before they placed the door.
Okay, then I guess it doesn't really matter which side, but I'm I'm eventually gonna look through both sides of the door.
Okay. Are you going to look through so it's sort of at an angle. There's
Mhm.
sort of the northwest side, and then there's the southeast side. Which one are you going to look
Let's
through?
do the northwest side first.
Okay. When you look through the northwest side, you see the room with the cold light, and the rune beneath is the square linked chain going around.
Okay, so that's the other rune that we have found.
Yep.
Mhm.
So then that is floor 2. Should be floor 2. Okay, then I will go to the southeast side.
Okay. So you stick your face through the southeast side. And this one seems like a pattern of stylized moons, kind of back to front. Make a religion check.
I'm rolling physical dice tonight because y'all, my home game last night, I didn't roll above an 8 for over half my game, and so I'm using the physical ones.
Cool. Speaking of which, I just rolled a 7.
Okay.
So the curse continues.
My dice was like, you know what? F you, Trevor. It rolled a 9.
Yeah. Those are
Improvement.
so actually tell me something just so I know. How religious would you say Florin is?
Yeah, very.
Not very. Okay, you're pretty sure this looks kind of like a religious symbol. You're thinking like nighttime gods, but you got no idea.
What I mean, Artemisia was along with him. Can she peek through
You
too?
can, yeah, sure. Make
Because
a
I just
religion
rolled
check.
18 on religion.
You rolled 18. I also think you're probably a little more observant, if nothing else. Like you just go to church on feast days. That's what you do. They look a lot like symbols of Selene, the moon
Okay.
goddess. So the sort of the moon crescent, full crescent, in a circle there.
Hmm.
Okay, so this is a new floor. Or this might be a new floor, but the link is the only other one that we have data on. What I would like to do on this Selune rune is to go through the west door and then through the west door again.
Okay, so you're going into the Selune, the room with the Selune moons.
If everyone is chill with this,
Yeah.
is everyone
Yeah.
good with this?
Yeah, I'm all
Yeah,
for going in.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so you go into the west door. Once again, you're in a room that looks like all of the other rooms. In this one, let me make sure I've got this right. The floor is not the sort. So all this stone, the more you look at it, it looks fake, kind of. It's too smooth, right? It looks almost like someone cast all of this out of ceramic or porcelain, and it's just this flat gray. It's not magical. It just looks weird.
For Trevor knowledge, is it concrete?
Trevor knowledge, no, it's not.
Okay.
It's mad. It's artificial for sure,
Okay.
but you don't know what the hell it is.
Too smooth floor.
Too smooth floor. The floor here is painted a pale blue.
Okay,
Huh.
so that was through the first.
You went
was going-
west
Yeah, going
from
west,
the
and
Selene moons.
so then we're gonna go west again.
You go west again. This room is the same as all others, and much like the room you came into initially, you don't see any identifying features.
Then I would like to look through the north door.
Okay. So when
This is the
you
big
so I will say this, for all of these, you have the sense of light and shadow when you stand outside the door. You have to actually physically pass through
Yeah.
the door to see things.
Hmm.
So just to be clear. So that is the room with the rooster, with
Okay,
the
so
snake
this is
body
fourth
and
floor.
the fantastic breasts.
I forgot about that
we
second
all
part.
stop and admire them just for a moment every time, and we all go,
For
Nice.
a tasteful amount of time.
"Yeah, fantastic," and then we all just move on.
Okay, so that was Moon Rune, 2 smooth floor. Okay, so this would be my hypothetical 4th floor, though it could be higher up and we don't know. Because we don't actually know how many floors there are.
Yeah. Although when we went to the center door, it was a loop of 3. it was the woman statue, the bug statue, and the rooster, and then the rooster linked back to the woman
That's
statue.
true. So then why would the second floor be getting skipped in these? Okay, so I think the best route from here, we're in the rooster room. Going with what Ilya was saying, so we're changing data points. I think we should go down the stairs.
Okay.
Okay. You go down the stairs. You see a room like all the others. In this one, there is a statue of a skeleton, which has been draped with it seems to have been draped with like a fine cloth. It is very masterfully carved. Just stare at it and contemplate
question
your own
mark floor
mortality.
2, the reckoning.
You went down the stairs from the booby rooster, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just double checking I'm understanding right.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna do skull statue.
It's a full skeleton, isn't it?
Yep, it's a veiled skeleton.
Yeah, this is just so
Okay.
I'm not overcrowding my notes.
Sturge
Well-
examines the skeleton.
It is masterfully carved. You can sort of see the indentations of its ribs, the curve of its zygomatic arch. It seems like its eye sockets seem like they follow you.
Brain hurt. Look at picture. Sorry, I just started thinking about the map again, and my brain stopped working.
What's the light like in here?
The light in here is warm as though cast by
Warm.
torches.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so the rooster room is warm. Same. It's the same light as the rooster room, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we want to keep going down?
Go down
I
again?
think we should.
All right. What's down? Are you muted?
You're muted.
How?
Oh no!
Oh,
now we
yeah.
can hear you.
Now you're back.
That's
That was
weird.
odd.
Sorry, I was just saying I wrote the notes in the wrong place. Okay, so you go down again, and in this room you see a strange creature that is kind of fleshy, like rolls of skin, no neck, a kind of big wide mouth full of serrated teeth and feathery wings. It's like the thing behind Steven.
Like what?
The
Like the
thing,
thing
behind you.
Oh.
Six-armed demon or something.
Hmm. And it's alive. This is not a statue?
No, this is a statue.
Oh, statue. Okay.
Interesting.
A white stone statue.
Shit.
Gonna
Okay.
examine this closely as well.
Yep.
So
Same thing. Masterfully crafted. Not magical.
What's the light like?
Warm. Torchlight.
Okay. Nice. Down again?
Yes.
All right.
Anybody want to enter? Okay.
Stairs. You enter a room like all the others before. And in the corner is the statue of a rooster with a
Nice.
scaled body and
Nice.
a fabulous rack.
And
We all admire it for
Warm
just a moment again. Sorry.
light. Warm torch light.
It is warm
Okay.
torchlight still, right?
And it's got our chalk marks in it.
I don't know if you chalked up this room.
We've
I've
been
been-
chalking every room.
I've been
Okay, yeah,
chalking
yeah.
everything.
Okay, we will take it
So-
as written that you have chalked the rooms. Yes, your chalk marks
Okay.
are here.
It's another loop of 3 then.
So okay, but okay.
So it's all loops of 3 everywhere. The question is, like, we could just keep looping every direction in 3 like forever. Where
But-
do we zoom in on like one point
Well,
within all
Right,
the loops?
Center.
Yeah.
Because so here's the thing is I'm starting to kind of see that because we had the first 3 floors, they looped. And we can now probably pretty accurately assume that going up and down, it
Mhm.
loops between those 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that means what we've done is we were in a stack of 3. We are in a different stack of 3 now that are connected by the doors, by the center doors. So, oh man, this is hurting my head.
We are in a different. Why are we
Yeah,
in
I
a different
know.
stack of 3?
Because we're not looping through the stairs into the lady, the tentacle, or the bug
Bug.
statue. We're looping through Rooster's skull and Fleshy.
So
We
yeah,
the
one
only
is up and
the,
down.
the way
Rooster
that we
is the
got
one
here,
in common. Rooster's the one in common.
the Rooster's in common when we go through the center doors. They're going to different. I'm calling them stacks right now, but I think I should be calling them loops. Like
Yeah.
we started off in one loop. We've now moved to a different loop through one of the center doors. So
Yeah, so there's a center door loop, woman, statue, bug, rooster. Then there's like an up and down loop where when we started on rooster, it was skeleton statue, demon statue, then rooster. So theoretically, if we went to like, for example, the bug statue, and then we started going down, it would be a unique loop.
Let's try it.
okay. My theory is that if we go to the bug statue room and go down the stairs, we'll end up in floor 2. So we'll end up at the tentacle statue.
And then what's under the tentacle statue?
The lady.
Cheek teeth.
Okay, so let's try it then. We do that.
All right. How do you get back to the rooster? Because I'm not going to give that to you. This is part of making the map.
We would. Where are we? What room are we?
Actually, are you in? You are in the rooster room. Sorry.
We're in the rooster room, so we
Sorry.
would go.
All that talking.
We would go south and east twice, and then go through the door back into the snowflake rune.
Wait.
There's a door in the middle of this room.
Yeah. We would just go into this
You wanna
room.
see what
I'm saying the most assured way that we have right now, but if you want to go through the center door in the rooster room, we can try that.
So
let's do it.
if we do that, it'll go to the woman teeth statue, we think.
Do you want to go from the northwest or from the southeast?
Wait, what? So from
The-
in the
the
rooster room, we go to
direction
the
Door.
center
to the
room.
center
Yeah,
door.
depending on which way you enter the center.
Yeah,
Right.
this is
it
what
goes
I'm
somewhere
talking
else.
about. Is that so?
Yeah,
Okay,
which direction?
from the rooster room, let's go the northeast side of the center door. What's through there?
Northwest.
Yeah,
Okay, so
northwest,
if you
sorry.
go through the northwest door, that one takes you. Sorry, my notes are wrong, I think. Yeah, okay. So you come out, and yes, you are in the room with the big eyes, cheek teeth lady statue.
Okay. So just for for science, I want to go into the southeast side of the rooster center door.
Okay, so you're gonna go back.
Yep.
You're gonna go through the way you came in through the southeast
Yep.
and come out that, and then okay, so you're gonna go in the southeast side, and you come out in the room with the bug statue
Interesting.
in the cold light.
Okay,
Huh.
but hey, we're in the bug
Wait.
styrofoam room
So
now.
so that just
Wait,
follow
means
this
the
right?
different
Hang on.
Yes.
the two different sides of the doors just mean which direction we go through that loop. It doesn't create a new loop. It's not a unique loop.
It's true. It is. It seems to be sharing. It seems to be sharing 2 rooms, then with this other, and then this other loop. It's skipping one of the floors of its loop to have this one in there. Because it's okay. I'm starting to build the tesseract in my head, and it's literally melting my brain.
I
Sturge.
feel like we're witnessing, like in a Cthulhu story, where the protagonist starts to go insane. Like he sees the truth of the universe.
They weren't fresh enough. Sorry, I love Herbert West.
Sturge, you hear that voice whisper to you again. He goes, "What do you think? Is he a clever boy? Or is he just gonna go mad like all the others?"
that second one.
It's a gift.
That's not a fair question. He is clever, and he may go mad.
Why not both? What about you? Have you decided to give up on this little endeavor?
No, of course not. We're just getting started.
Well,
What are you doing? Are you getting bored with us?
no, I'm waiting.
Oh,
One of two things is going to happen, as far as I'm concerned. Either you'll prove yourself useful, or you'll die. And either way, I can take the next steps of my plan.
all right. Well, that seems fair. Is there anything you want to happen? Would you prefer one or the other?
You know, I really don't know. I think I prefer you come willingly. It just seems tidier.
You prefer what was that again? I'm sorry.
That you come willingly.
Willingly. What?
Yes.
I mean, if we find our way to you, does that mean willingly?
Well, you could give up.
Oh, I see what you mean. And then you'd have to either force us or kill us.
Yes. Well, I'd kill your friends, and you and I would have a different sort of arrangement.
I've seen that arrangement. The same arrangement you did with the other Sturge fragment.
Well, you and I would be a different sort of arrangement, because really he was just a little extra protein, you might say. You're the main event.
Well,
Doesn't it feel good to feel special, Sturge?
I've always been special, as you know. Shh.
Yeah. Shh. All right, continue your maddening.
Okay.
Okay. So we want to go down from the bug room, right? That's the plan.
Yeah, we want to go down now and see what's happening there.
All right. You head down from the bug room. Here's another statue. This one looks like a suit of armor, but in place of the helm is open, and instead of a face, there's just roses spilling out.
Okay.
Boy, do any of us know enough religion to just recognize if all of these are pointing at different religious figures?
Well, I feel like we did one of the statues, and it was just like, this is kind of demony, and Pale Knight is a demon, and she makes demons.
Right on.
So, Cheek Teeth, I think, was that one.
Okay.
If we were looking for religious, we would look in the sigils. We stopped following sigils.
Well, still time.
Oh, yeah,
should we just
we
keep
do.
going down? Let's go quick.
I think in order to get the right data sets, we should go down again.
Okay. You go down another level. This one looks like a dragon rearing up, and it has scales, like weighing scales, hanging off of its two extended claws, and its head is tilted back.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Artemisia's gonna also admire it, sort of in that art museum pose.
Okay. Down one more time.
Down one more time. You enter another room like all others, but this one is the woman in the shape, the bugs in the shape of a woman.
Okay. So
Okay,
yeah, it is another
so-
loop. Great.
So the stairs, the doors are a loop between one section, But wait, why did?
Did we complete the sigil loop?
I mean, we
Either
can
that-
go.
I don't think so.
We can go. We can go do it.
Yeah. The only other thing I want to verify is that warm light, same warm light, in all three of these rooms. Bug.
These
armor,
three rooms
roses,
have
dragon.
the cool light,
Cool light.
the wintry light.
Oh, okay.
The
yes.
unfortunate thing is I
Gotcha.
described it that way.
Son of
and
a.
on my Excel sheet, those rooms are colored yellow. So I have to remind myself. But reminding myself means I'm getting it right every time.
We're in the bug room again, right?
Yeah.
And we just came down from the, what was it?
The
The
Justice
dragon?
Dragon.
Dragon rearing up.
Okay. It sounds weird. Everybody's off the stairs, and then I want to go back up the stairs.
Okay. You go up the stairs and you enter the room with the dragon with the scales of justice on it.
Okay. So then it's not,
Oh.
because for a moment I was like, wait a minute, are each direction of the stairs a loop?
Yeah.
Because we already had the door
Different
going
loop.
with the different ways. Oh boy. Okay.
So then, do we want to finish off the down loop, but with the woman statue this time, and then move on to the sigils?
Sure.
Or do we already know? Okay.
I mean, I'm
So-
not keeping a map, so map makers should choose. I'm just sort of conceptually thinking that we didn't finish the sigil loop. So
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying.
But if what we've done before holds, we go through the door from the southeast and we should go back to the room with the lady with the bug eyes. Big,
Yep.
big eyes. Sorry, big eyes. This is the bug lady.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go back to the room, unless somebody else wants to do something different. Back to the woman statue room.
Okay.
Then we go
back
down.
to
Yeah.
the cheek teeth.
Hmm.
Okay, and you go down. This one looks like a kindly king, except his jaw is distended and he has like crazy teeth like this. And
Very
if you
kindly
look at
teeth.
him, yeah, his arms are too long. He might have too many joints in his arms.
Was going down.
Yeah.
Going down from the lady with the big eyes and the cheek teeth.
Okay. And then down again.
Down again will take you to the room with the statue whose head is tentacles.
Ah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
so kindly king is third floor, based on where we started, and tentacle head is second floor,
So-
right?
So no, that's the thing.
No.
The third floor was the bug. I'm starting to see connection points where
Wait.
essentially, okay, so if all you still have the image of the map that the map that we got,
Mm-hmm.
if you look at the tesseract down there in the bottom one, several of them have a point that then goes to two other points.
Mhm.
Some of them have 3 connections. I think that these are the points that we're finding in the connections that the loops have in really wild, crazy ways.
I just want to verify real quick. So the 3 rooms we just saw, all daylight.
All daylight.
Okay. So, do we have any conclusions, or should we just move on to the sigils?
I think we should go to the sigils.
Okay, are you going to head for where the sigil is?
Let's start
Uh,
at the snowflake.
Yeah,
'cause we're-
start the
Yeah.
snowflake.
Okay.
Go
Yeah.
back to the woman statue, then head like west and south.
Okay.
So what the last time we did when we did this at the beginning of the session, so we went to the snowflake. Its center door connected to the linked rune and then the moon rune.
and we
Oh.
went from the moon rune, and then we started with stairs, right? So if we
Uh,
go to the moon rune and then look at the moon rune's other direction
So
in that door,
So yeah, what we could do, because for the moon rune we went west twice and then
Oh, right.
up
Okay.
north, and that's where we found the rooster statue. What we could do is I don't think we actually looked through what the other side of the moon rune door was.
Yeah.
So I
So
think we should do that. So we'll
yeah. So go into the moon room and then come around and look.
Okay. So you're gonna go through the northwest side of the snowflake into the room of the square chains, and then you're gonna go through the northwest side of the square chains into the moon room, and then you want to go through the northwest side of the moon runes.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, and you come out and you are in the snowflake room again.
Okay. So it is a 3.
Cool.
Those
Is
are
there any
those
particular lighting that the 3 of them share?
Those three do not share the same lighting. The
Interesting.
snowflake is the daylight. The square chains is the cold winter light. And the moon room is the firelight, the torchlight.
So if we do have separate sets of loops, it seems like they each have their own light, maybe.
Yeah, and that'll help us
Um,
distinguish what's paired with what, or what belongs on what floor.
Yeah. So well, I was thinking, like, if we're assuming we have a Rubik's Cube of stuff,
Mhm.
these don't
that
even-
all the things within the Rubik's Cube would have the same light, rather than different floors of the Rubik's Cube having different lights.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I guess we could also tell if we just get more samples. We could see how many rooms have, similar light.
Well, because
So-
if it was a different light per floor than when we were doing the stairs, we should have been switching lights, and we weren't, were we?
Oh, I guess when I say floor, I really just mean like a dimension of
Oh, okay.
like a singular dimension. So I was thinking in my head maybe it'd be up to 9x9 or 3x3, 3x3, like 9
Yeah.
rooms.
Yeah, because the way that I'm looking at this right now, like the connection points don't even all line up. So like we did snow, link, moon, and if I look at the other loops that we've done, those don't line up with other rooms on those floors. So like, let's see, snow would be lady, link would be tentacle, moon. So the moon rune has the rooster. The snow room has the
Cheek
lady.
teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the link has the tentacle statue. However, when we did the loop with the lady, that was bug rooster lady. So
down from the lady was King Jaws, I thought.
No. I'm talking about through the doors. I'm talking about same connection points now.
Okay.
Where we went through the doors in both of those rooms.
The center doors, you mean?
Yeah, the center doors.
Okay.
They're not lining up with where they're taking us to. Because in my head, like, it made sense that if the snow rune connects to the link and the moon, then the statues on the same level as the snow should link to the same statues with those runes. But they don't.
Well, so I think we're still, I think we're not disagreeing with each other.
Yeah.
Because
no, I don't think there's any disagreement.
Okay, so to restate using sort of the terms that my brain is thinking in hopes that they will also be similar to other people's. We have 3 Rubik's Cubes with different lighting. And when we go through the wall doors or the stairs, we go within a Rubik's Cube and stay in the same lighting, and it loops. And when we go through center doors, it hops us between lighting and between Rubik's Cubes. So if we want to be in a different Rubik's Cube, we go through a center door.
Yeah, but I feel like our whole goal is to find the center of
Yeah.
all of these Rubik's cubes, which to me, Venn diagram wise, would be like a room that all of them would share, like all the 3 Rubik's cubes would share.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But they all share these various center doors. Like the center doors are what are hopping.
But I think
between
there's
them.
one that like has a center door like out of here or to a fortress, I guess, depending on whatever this clue is. There is one other option that we have, which is, we had so far the biggest difference in all the rooms that we've been is that one of them had a puppet of Mia. We don't know what the others of those look like. However, that is an all or nothing investigation.
Right.
Well, I mean, we might be at that point because I feel like
Mhm.
we're like can sit here and map like 100% of all the rooms, but we need to make a logic jump at
Yeah.
this point. And so it feels like the center doors in the puppet room
Yes.
is what we need to do, and that'll probably take us to other puppets, but maybe that'll get us where we need to go.
Yes.
I think that is a good idea. The question becomes, are we taking stairs or the center door?
Center doors.
Okay.
Because the stairs stay within a lighting and a Rubik's Cube, and we need to be jumping cubes and lighting. So
Jumping Cubes and Lighting. It's a great title. Okay, so then we're gonna make our way back to the room with Puppet Mia.
Okay.
And
You're in the snowflake room, so you know how to get there?
Yep. We
Okay.
would go north twice and west once.
Okay. And all right. Puppet Mia has fortunately not returned to this room.
It's good.
And
Not Dark Souls
you
rules.
are gonna go through the center door based on what you've described.
Mhm.
Which side of the door would you like to go through, the northwest or the southeast?
Let's go northwest because that's how we did the last one.
Sure.
Okay. So you pass through the northwest door. You are in a room with cold lighting, and you have found another puppet. This one has more strings than the last one because this one looks like Caliph.
Ooh.
Her bone wings kind of flex, and she goes, "Oh, hi guys. Are you here to abandon me again?"
Oh.
And she draws her sword.
So just as a point of order, what happens if we immediately go through the northwest of the center door again?
You jump through the center door. You can go
Do
back
it.
through the door and go back to the room you beat Caliph at.
But we'd have to move around
oh,
though to get anywhere.
Because she can't follow us,
God.
right? Is the assumption.
Well, as far as you know, they don't seem to leave the rooms, but maybe they start leaving the rooms. This they die of fate. I also completely forgot something else. Okay. 1 second. 1 second.
We can retcon as necessary, I would think.
No, it's good. It's good. Oh. It's just something I forgot to track. Okay. Here. Okay. Okay. And interesting. Okay. So you're going to go back through the door. And you are back in the room that you defeated Puppet Mia. You all pile through this door. It's the 4 of you plus 4 other NPCs plus Cecilia. I feel like some of you made it through the door and then we're like, go, 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 and pushing everybody back. And Ferris is at the back going like, okay. You are back in the room and you don't know if Caliph is going to follow you through.
Well, let's go southeast. And
Yeah,
then they
let's
can
go
fight
southeast.
each other.
Yep.
All right, you go through the southeast side of the door, and you come out. I'm gonna let you all come out before you can see someone moving around the other side. And this one has the heavy footfalls of a large body. And this one you see is Stong.
I think it's one of those Spider-Man moments where Stong 1 and Stong A look at each other, point at each other, then look at the next new one and point at the new one. Yeah, we're all just.
And, the new
And then
one
as
does
you're doing
not
that,
look
Florin
friendly.
goes, "That one's definitely Stong too."
He doesn't say anything to you. He pulls out his sword. And at this point, the earth shakes. So give me a dexterity save.
Ooh. $23.
Nice.
Artemisia,
17.
you keep your feet. Stong, you keep your feet.
7.
Lauren, you fall on your ass.
Ow, my ass.
It's okay. Artemisia thinks it's endearing.
Oh, you're muted, Steven.
2. 22.
I thought you said 2. I was like, I didn't even think that was possible. for
Yeah,
you.
I don't think that is.
You also keep your feet. Okay, so Florin's on his butt. And Stong is coming towards you.
Back through the door, but help up Florin first.
Well, you also hear a shout from the back of the group.
No,
Daniel's like,
Caleb.
no! And he comes back out because Puppet Caleb has followed you.
Let's freaking
Seem
go.
to
Let's
be
go.
sort of straining against her strings as she follows you, but she is definitely pushing into the room.
Let's freaking go.
All right, roll me some initiative.
All right.
I'll die of fate to see if they followed because I didn't. Honestly, I
think
don't know
that's
why
fair.
I didn't think of that, but yeah, you guys lost. Sorry.
Oh my god, dude.
Did I have to? This is
14.
22.
I also got 22.
10.
I guess you don't. You can do things from the floor.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm on the floor. That's why I have bad initiative. That's what I'm going with. Makes me very sad.
Bookish Barbarian said the 3 Stong problem. There's a Chinese sci-fi book called the 3 Body Problem.
And it's one of my favorite books ever.
Wonderful book.
Great book. Great play. Great wordplay.
Okay.
I recommend people that book, and I'm like, have you ever wanted to read like what a sci-fi soap opera would be like? Because it's good. I love it.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's also got some of my favorite visuals.
Sorry, I got all the initiative orders sorted. Okay. Except also this sounded so clever when I came up with it, but now I'm like, damn it, I have to look at all these different character sheets to figure out what they Okay, so the Caliph begins singing a Blade Dirge, which you have heard before, but never from someone who was clearly out to attack you. And she is going to make an attack on... Okay, so I've been picturing the NPCs toward the back, and I think everybody has their HP, AC, all this stuff for their people.
I
Okay,
just
she's
pulled
gonna-
up the sheet, so.
She's gonna try to attack Famior because he's right there.
Oh.
She rolled a 17.
I think that does hit him. I have to go check our Discord messages.
Oh wait.
Actually, I did not get that information about Thamior.
Oh, didn't I send you his character sheet?
You
Oh, is that-
probably
Did you send you a link for that?
Nope, you did.
good.
I thought it was a link to something else. It's loading.
He doesn't have all of
Oh.
the things on there. I just did that in case there's like non-combat stuff.
I don't have access to this page. I'm sorry. I'm ruining
What?
everything.
What? That's some BS. Okay, let me find it. I'm just
Sorry.
Reds.
Okay. All right, so she's going to attack Famur. That's a whole thing that's going to happen. And then it's going to be Stong's turn. Wait, Stong and Mia, you have the same initiative order. Which of you goes first?
It's by dex, isn't it?
Yeah, which of you?
Yeah, but I think maybe in this case, Stong, maybe we both like step forward, and then Stong looks at Mia, and this time he like, you know, kind of forces his shoulder in front of her. He said,
Oh, okay.
"I'll do. You know, yeah. I'll take the charge. I know you want to hang back." So
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so he does get hit. And it's 19 damage.
Holy shit. Okay.
Oh, I see. Okay, cool. Okay, and then yeah, so Stong is going.
yeah, I'm
All
just
right.
gonna wall of force Stong number 2.
Okay.
We'll see what happens. So, it's gonna make like a complete cube around him.
Okay.
You know, it extends through the floor, and basically, unless he's got like a disintegrate, dispel magic, or some sort of teleportation, you know, he can't go through it.
Okay.
Also, does it cut the strings?
Does it cut the strings? The strings seem to be sort of like a metaphysical thing.
Okay.
So it does block to the astral, but I think it doesn't block the ethereal. It's something dumb like that. The strings are still there. He's still up.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, the wall extends into the ethereal plane.
Okay, so it's the astral that you can get through. I know
Yeah.
there's one, because there's a
cool.
couple of spells where there's like a way around it, but
Yes. Okay. And then Stong is going to start moving towards Caleb with his movement.
Okay.
And that's it.
okay. Mia.
Well, I was going to chain lightning between the two of them, but now, I mean, I'll probably still chain lightning. I mean, certainly not going to storm sphere. Yeah, let's chain lightning, and I'll cast it so it'll roll the things for me. Doop. Dex save 19.
And Caleb.
Yeah, I was thinking we capture one so we could try to get more clues from it.
Oh, I
She
see.
failed.
52 damage then.
Okay. Okay. So, at this point, it's Sturge's turn.
At least we're taking them all out in one battle, right?
True. Yeah.
Efficiency. Also, don't forget you have your NPC actions.
Oh, that's right. So Ilya is going to.
And you can use your NPC action at the end of any turn if you don't want to use it right away.
I mean, I'm happy to do it right now. I'm just going to have him do. Firebolt is one of the. Yeah, Firebolt. Boop.
Gives Steven time to enjoy his fine croutons. His fine organic croutons.
So 22 to hit, I think.
Okay, that hits.
20 damage.
Okay, wow. All right. She's just like,
Nice.
all right, Sturge, it's your turn.
Sturge is going to had Caleb cast a spell.
She
Or
did
she acted-
her blade song.
Blade song.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that something that can be interrupted, like with
I don't-
damage?
I think that if she takes, that's a good question, because I think on this it's actually been what's it called? That thing where you make something up. I think it's homebrewed because it doesn't say anything about being interrupted. So I think she has to decide to stop singing, or you
Okay.
have to shut her up.
Okay. Sturge is going to tumble up to her. And is there any of my allies within 5 feet of her?
Yeah.
Yes, then I'm going to, with sneak attack, give her a slash with Mr. Whippy,
Okay.
metaphorically slashing her strings. Ooh, I rolled a crit.
Very
Nice.
nice.
So that's going to be 18 plus 35 is, I haven't even done this sneak attack yet. 18 plus 35 is
53.
53. And then sneak attack also doubled will be, there you go, 28 doubled, 58
56.
plus 53, 111.
Okay, 111. That is enough that you see her her head snaps back in a natural way and her arms go limp. But then something weird happens. That shaking kind of starts up again. And this kind of tentacle of like shadow and dripping flesh erupts out of the puppet's mouth. And another two pop out of the ground beside the wall of force and start attacking you.
Whoa.
Okay, I gotta finish my
You have another target now, so.
Okay, so disengage and get far away. Is my
Good luck.
is
They
my
are kind
hope.
of spread around.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, place myself. Try to get some cover. Is there a door? Can I get?
I mean, you could run out a door into the next room,
Hmm.
but it's almost as if the Occluded One has designed these rooms specifically to piss you off. There are no shadows. There's not really anywhere to hide except to run away into another room and leave your friends
So I'll
behind.
just get next to Ferris.
You do have
and-
Ferris.
And Ferris. So I'll get behind Ferris. Put Ferris between me and the nearest tentacle.
Okay.
And now the tentacle can be attacked, I assume.
Yes. Well, actually, I guess you don't know.
Okay.
So,
Well, he has a
spoilers!
reaction. He has a reaction, right?
Okay.
Which is because it's on my own computer and not on my son's, I don't remember what it is.
Got it. So Ferris's reaction, I can send to you in the chat. Ferris's stuff.
Oh, good.
It only takes effect if somebody is going to take damage that isn't Ferris. He will kind of jump in front of it.
That's why I got behind him. Okay.
Okay, cool. So he's
Good.
not going to do anything right now, but
Not if he has
later.
to go anywhere to do it. He's going to stay where he is.
Okay. Okay. So right now, one of the tentacles has sort of popped out of Puppet Caliph, who is standing kind of in the doorway. The other two are popped out of right in front of the wall of force, which I have been picturing Stong as sort of the Stong puppet Stong 2 is in the sort of corner between the east door and the south door. So those two tentacles are sort of on the south east side. You guys don't know how bad I am at cardinal directions, and I'm very proud of myself that I've been getting it right. So they are kind of all around you. Okay, so I need everybody. Yeah. Okay. So all of you are kind of in the midst of these shadow tentacles, right? As far as I understand where everybody exited.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So everybody suddenly feel like this sort of drain on you, and you're going to take 10 points of necrotic damage.
Oh.
Then they are going to take a swing. This one's going to try to hit Stong. 21.
21 hits.
Okay, it's 12 necrotic damage. This
All
one
right.
is going to try to hit. Let's see which one of you. Mia!
Oh boy.
17.
She's casting shield, so then that won't hit.
Okay, so smacks on your shield.
Yeah.
Okay, and then even odd. All right, Florin, sorry to be you. 28.
Woo.
To hit, right?
I mean, unless there's some secret that you didn't tell me. Yeah. That
No,
would
no,
be-
I was just making sure that wasn't the damage.
No, that was to hit. That was to
Yeah.
hit. Yeah, 9 damage.
Okay. Ugh.
Okay. Now it is okay, Cecilia's turn technically. She's going to just sort of launch some eldritch blasts. She's like, "What the shit is happening?" And now it is back up to oh great, it's back up to Caliph, so I can't even look this up. Give me 1 second. Because I did not write down. There it is. Okay. Ooh, okay.
Oh, so Kayla is not down.
Oh no, Caliph is down. So she's not there and the tentacles are going on this turn. Okay. So it's Stong.
Okay.
Did I get skipped?
Ooh,
You did
yeah.
get skipped. You did get skipped. It is your turn. I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
It's okay.
I erased you to add a different initiative
fair.
because I'm writing it out like old
That's
school.
fair.
And
Yeah,
I forgot to
it
write you
happens.
back down.
Okay.
I'll fix that.
I'm gonna have
First, you have to stand up.
yes, I do have to stand up. And Thamior is near. I'm assuming he's near one of the tentacles because he got hit by Caleb.
Yeah,
I
he's
think.
right next to the one that's sort of popped out of the center.
Okay. He's gonna attack that with. I guess he could do. No, I'm just gonna have him attack with the short sword. I'll hold on to
Okay.
those. To the blade song. That's 23 to hit.
All right, that hits.
It's much better when you have like a plus 12 to things. As 11 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Is Florin near Stong 2?
I think Florin is closer to Thamior and that tentacle than the Wall of Force because that's the one that smacked you.
Okay.
We didn't specify, and I didn't make a map because it was more fun to watch you guys make maps.
No, that's fair. Okay. Then in that case, I think he's gonna be in melee range of that tentacle, so shooting's not gonna be the best option. I think I'm just gonna swing with malfeasance at
Okay.
the tentacle.
All right,
21 to hit.
that hits.
Yay. Oh, you know what? Actually, because he didn't need to do anything else with that, he's going to two-hand it for this one. That doesn't matter when you roll a 1 on the die. That's 6 points of
Oh.
slashing damage. I am
Right.
having some dice problems, y'all. Do not rely on me for anything.
You have to do something to break the curse, Trevor. Go cleanse your karma.
Oh.
It transcends digital and physical dice.
Now, unless you have anything else, it is Stong's turn.
No, that's it.
Oh, also, I'm just going to point out this is the end of the round, so if your NPC didn't go and you'd like them to go, this is when to make them do it.
Yeah, I think basically Stong number 1 like attempts to move up, but then Stong like put his shoulder in front of him and was like, "No, you're still recovering," and like shoves him back towards Artemisia.
Oh,
Don't worry, I got this.
are you sure?
Yes. And Stong draws his long sword and approaches the tentacle. I think approaches the tentacle like near Stong 2's cube. I think it's gonna engage
Yeah.
one of those.
All right.
Let's go. First swing is gonna be for 26.
That hits.
Next swing is going to be for 19.
That hits.
Oh, nice. So 18 damage, 15 damage, 33.
Okay. Nice. All right, it's still there. It's still
Forgetting
waving,
I have sneak
but,
attack.
but it's definitely like. In fact, all of them are kind of like getting a little bit twitchy.
So when a sword like cuts through it, is it just like cutting through shadow energy, or does it actually have some sort of physical?
Oh, this is a good question. It feels strangely like a mix. As you cut into it, it doesn't feel like it's real. It's got that kind of
Interesting.
texture. You've fought things like, shadows and ghosty kind of stuff. I can't remember specifics, but you've been around for a while. So you've fought things that don't have what would be considered a true physical body. So at first, when the sword cuts in, this is what you think is happening. But it's almost as if you hit a chewy center, and there is a mass to this.
Oh.
And it resists you as you cut in. In fact, it almost feels like it's getting harder as you go, and pulling your sword back out is difficult. But it comes with this spray of blood as black as the shadow that sizzles as it hits the stone, the weird manufactured stone.
They've got a chewy center, guys. Aim for the chewy centers. Yeah, that's it for me.
Reminds me
You're
of
not going to eat it, right?
Oh, good
What was
idea.
what was the gum with the liquid center? What's that stuff
Oh,
called?
I don't remember.
was
Oh, I'm thinking
terrible.
of gushers. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
Gushers.
gushers. Gushers weren't gum, but
Like an
Ugh.
inside-out gusher is more
Ugh.
like what it is.
Whoa.
Okay, Mia, it is your turn.
okay.
Now you can chain lightning.
Now I could chain lightning.
Unless you want to save it.
I mean, I feel like I'm gonna need it later.
It's almost
Um,
like you're having to manage your resources.
I am gonna do a plain old lightning bolt, and what I'm hoping is that the wall of force. Well, actually, even if the wall of, it would bounce off the wall of force, but like I could aim it sort of for those two tentacles, and even if it gets Stong too, like I don't care. I want to hit him too. So I'm gonna.
So you're
do
gonna try to
that.
bounce it off and hit the door tentacle, or
Yeah. Well, because
cool.
there's two tentacles by the.
there's two tentacles in front of the wall of force, and they're close enough to the wall that I don't think you could hit one and then bounce to the other,
Oh,
unless
okay.
you ran way out, maybe. But you could, if you angled right, hit one and bounce over your shoulder.
Okay, bank shot
And
all the way.
you should just maybe
Yeah.
shout to Florin, duck.
Florin falls on his ass again.
I'm not
Okay.
gonna make you roll for it. I'm gonna let you look cool for your girlfriend. This is fine.
With the way I've been rolling, Florin does not look cool when he does it.
You know what? Some of this is just Florin is embracing certain truths. All right, make me some rolls.
Wait, so that's DC
They have to
19.
do dex.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
How
Right,
dexterous
the
are
first
these
one misses.
reverse gushers?
The second one misses. They both miss.
Okay, 37
damage.
total damage
Nice.
All right. Is that split? Is it for each tentacle?
for each. Yeah.
Okay. I'm doing this a little weird, which is why I have to do it on paper. Okay.
And then
Again,
Ilya
they're sort of moving jerkily.
is just gonna do a firebolt again because it worked last time.
All right.
So that's 12 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, okay. 24 damage.
Okay. You hear this distant kind of almost whining scream. But you can't place it. You can't tell even quite where it's coming from. Also, I just have to point out, bookish barbarians, romance is when your partner doesn't judge you for tripping over your own tail in the spooky demon maze.
Well,
Alright.
she's fond of the tail, so I mean,
There you
it
go.
kind of comes with the territory.
Dirge!
Sturge will dip out from behind Ferris, and how close is the nearest tentacle to another of my friends?
Stong is in melee range.
Okay.
Florin is Florin in melee range? Yeah, you two-handed malfeasance.
Okay.
So those two are right next to.
He's going to dip out, sneak attack, and
Okay.
dip back with
All
the
right.
disengage. Here it
All right, you
goes.
can-
28 to hit.
that hits.
It's going to be, oh, it's booming whippy, as you can see on the thing there. So it does 28 damage,
Okay.
and the sneak attack, and it is sheathed in thunderous energy, and the sneak attack does 19. 47
Okay.
damage, and he's going to then dip back behind Ferris.
Okay. Before you can dip back behind Ferris, that energy shoots the tentacles and they snap straight. You hear the echo of that kind of scream in your heads, and the tentacles sort of crumble apart and pull back through the floor, but they do leave like disturbed patches in the stone.
Ooh.
And the puppet of Stong is kind of banging on the door on the wall of force in this sort of rhythmic way.
So all of the tentacles retracted? Ah, that's good. Okay. Back to Ferris. And done with my turn.
Okay. All right. So right now, the only thing in this room that is still like theoretically a danger is the puppet Stong, which is sealed inside the wall of force. So it's not actually going to be able to bother you.
Is the body of Caliph still there?
It, much like the shadow of Mia, the puppet of Mia, kind of starts to fall apart and turn into shadow that wafts over the floor.
Okay.
So it doesn't say anything about whether we can hear or like speak to things within the wall of force.
Probably shout through it.
Feels like you can. Feels like that's what we've done
If
before.
you with Wall of Force, you can make it have bars, if you want, in order for that sort of thing.
Yeah, maybe there's one little like slit for a mouth or something. I don't know.
Hannibal Lecter style, you know.
Yeah.
Got a little speaker.
So we can interrogate him if we want. We only got this will only last 10 minutes.
I don't think that's I don't think it's gonna get us very far, but we can try.
Sturge is going to do a mime show against the glass. Just kind of standard stuff. See how he reacts.
His head turns towards you, and again, it's got that just very mechanical kind of swivel. He tips his head, and Sturge. Everybody can hear this one. It's not Stong's voice that comes out and says, "You think you're cute, don't you?" It sounds like you.
I'm just gonna keep doing it. I don't hear anything.
He looks past you to Stong, and he's like, "This is only going to get more difficult."
Hey.
Your friend's being very intransigent.
That's right, bro. It is gonna get more difficult for you. What?
High five, Sturge. in slow motion.
He's like, you might have noticed your timeline's moving up.
No, haven't noticed.
He
Lost
looks
on
down
me.
at the rubble.
Stal wants to lean towards Sturge, and he wants to say, "Hey, how come the Shadow U is such a coward? It's like he doesn't want to face us."
I know. It's okay. He's destined. He's bound to be a weaker version of me, right?
Oh yeah. So he's probably really afraid of us
He's
meeting
mouthy.
him directly.
Hey,
Afraid,
guys,
but mouthy.
I'm not gonna lie. I really enjoy what you got going on there. Except for the, but like, if we call him out right now, is there any healing that we could do before that happens?
Yeah,
because I've been hit a lot.
I've given you perfectly reasonable explanation.
Are you
I'm
just talking
waiting
from
in
the
the
floor,
center.
like you're lying down? Like
We're just talking over him. We're just talking over him.
you're standing over him.
Blah blah blah. I think he's talking. It doesn't matter.
Well, when Artemisia noticed that, Rhiannon is unobservant, but when Artemisia noticed it, she'd start using her healing spells. Let me see what highest level I got.
I am also going to drink a potion. Worst roll ever. 1 1 1 2.
Oof.
That's.
Jesus.
Did I roll that?
I did.
Yay.
So
Florin, that's 30.
Good.
I appreciate you so much.
the puppet of Stong, which is speaking with the Occluded One's voice, says, "I'll even fix it for you. I'll leave you an extra little breadcrumb to help you find me. But if
Ominous.
it takes much longer, I figure the Rising Prince will get you first." And then the
I
puppet
thought-
collapses.
He's not the Rising Prince. Okay.
Interesting.
And
Interesting.
dissolves, leaving a breadcrumb behind.
And it dissolves, but there is nothing there.
No.
He meant
This
in
is
another
not what
place.
he promised.
Okay,
All right,
then time
so
to
wait.
find some. Oh,
We're gonna take a break right now.
oh, right. That's what we do
Yes.
on the show. Yeah.
Because I need a break.
That's what we do.
I just wanted more data.
I'm glad. All right, so cue us up for 10 minutes, and we'll be right back to try to pin down the Occluded One.
Pick up your gear and open your chests. Throw on your armor and head out on a quest. Hey, hey. It's a brand new day. On the Sword Coast, your allies will help with blades and bows and magic as well. Hey, hey. Heroes on their way. Fighting together against overwhelming odds. Fighting together in favor of multiple gods. Idle champions of the Forgotten Realms. Idle champions, adventure never ends. Idle champions, get your wallet there. Idle champions, you will say it again. Idle champions.
Welcome back to the mind-bending maze of the Occluded One. Our party has encountered more puppets, more doubles of themselves, but they have defeated them handily. And they have once again been taunted by the Occluded One, who has promised to leave them a hint, but has not been very forthcoming about what that hint will be.
Yeah, no hint about the hint.
Well, should we go down one more and just make sure that it loops back to the Artemisia room?
We would be going through the center door.
Yeah.
Opposite the way we came in, and I think that should actually loop to the Caliph room.
Mhm.
But
Yep.
then again, it's kind of hard to
What?
tell because they're all empty now.
I'm assuming you have written things down.
That's true.
So,
Yeah.
like writing on the wall, "Here lies puppet Stong." This one
He
has
had
holes
good
in the
rhythm.
floor now. Right. This is also, and just as another catch up, in fighting these particular puppets, you had another earthquake, and these sort of strange tentacles burst out of the floor, and have left broken rock where they burst out.
But
So-
like, I thought this was a pale lady thing, but this is an Occluded One thing now.
Seems like it.
Well, we heard him while he was taunting, right? Not just
Yeah.
Sturge.
Yeah, that
'Cause
time
what-
he was talking out of the puppet.
Yeah.
Like this.
Because he was saying that we're running out of time, the Rising Prince is coming. So the tentacles could still be till night, that the Occluded One just like gave an in
I think
for them to come in.
Mm.
I think we'll figure that out probably when we get to one of them.
Mhm.
Was it
Okay.
the Occluded One or the prince is coming? Is that what she said? He said.
Said the Rising Prince is coming, you're running out of time.
Yep.
Which made
Isn't-
it sound like it's not him.
Yeah. Wonder
Um,
then who it is.
so what is through the opposite Stong door?
Through the southeast door or the northwest door? Southeast
Whatever
door?
the opposite of the way we came in. We came in from Mia's direction, so we're
So-
going around to the other end.
Okay,
Mhm.
so if you go through from Mia's direction, you come out on the northwest side, actually.
Okay, so then we'd go around.
So flip everything I said before. So you're going to go back in through the way you came, or you want to go around and go through the southeast door?
We
I-
want to not go to Mia's room. We want to go to the
Okay.
other side.
All right, so you go around, you come through, you're backing the Caliph room.
That's what I
Okay.
thought. Okay.
Cool.
Yep.
From this room, from Calith's room, I want to go into the west door and see what color stairs are over there.
The stairs here are indigo.
Indigo. Okay, so this is a different. Well, you know what? We need. That's the one that we have the most data on. Then I will go through the south door.
The bug statue.
Hmm?
You are in the room with the bug statue.
With the bug statue.
You went from the stairs south.
Yep.
You are in the room with the bug statue. The bug lady made of bugs.
Okay, so we're on what we originally thought, or what I originally thought of as the third floor. So that was Caliph. And then these were indigo stairs. Okay. So I want to repeat that pattern in Stong. So I want to go back to Calith's room,
Okay.
loop through to Stong,
Okay.
go through the west door.
Go through the west door. You are in. the
Remember lighting.
Mm-hmm.
I
Hmm.
say not keeping a map, but
the
For
lighting
y'all.
in the indigo stair room is cold like winter. Okay, so you're going back to Puppet Stong, so back to Puppet Caliph, through to Puppet Stong, the room with the disturbed floor, and then you're gonna go through the west door. You're in a room with stairs. They are orange.
They're orange. And then what is south of there?
The booby rooster.
That's what I thought. Okay. Stong. You said orange stairs?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Has the lighting been changing?
The lighting in the room with the orange stairs is torchlight, much like the room with Stong.
Okay, yeah, and that matches the rooster floor. Okay, or the rooster dimension.
The rooster dimension. I love it.
So, man. I
So
put this in the wrong space.
indigo. What was the series with the indigo? Is the indigo floor?
Stairs. The stairs are
Oh,
indigo.
okay. So it's purple stairs, indigo stairs.
No, so the
Right.
indigo stairs
You-
was on
You have
Calith's
seen
floor.
purplish stairs. You have seen stairs of multicolored stone.
Multi.
Which I might have described as reddish. I don't know. And
I
then
think, yeah,
you've seen
that's what I have.
orange.
Wait. So the indigo stairs. What color? Or I mean, what was the light like?
Cold, like winter.
Okay. Yeah. So Kayla's floor. Okay. Cool. Thank you. That all tracks.
Okay, so what I would like to do here, because I'm also starting to think that maybe clearing out these puppets is just a good idea power-wise, so that we're defeating things that maybe can't come deal with us later. I'm thinking now we go down the stairs. So we go back to Mia's room. We go down the stairs and see what loop is there. That way, we now get essentially kind of a crossways loop and an up and down loop,
Okay.
and see what that forms.
Okay.
But these involve combat. If we want to do this with another room, we could do that.
I'm good to go.
Screw it, let's
you
go.
Do you need more healing?
I'm good now because
Okay.
you're awesome. Okay, so then we would go back to Mia's room. And I think Florin turns to Mia and just go, well, I mean, it's kind of your room. You pick up or down.
Up.
Up. Okay.
philosophically.
So, you go into the Mia puppet room. You walk up the stairs. This room has 2 puppets in it. They have long, spidery legs and a bright red eye in the center. And they go, "We are the minions of Pale Night!" And there are 2 Drownoo, 2 staple demons in here.
Oh no.
But they're
They are-
puppets?
They're puppets.
Oh,
Which, fortunately for you, means they do not seem to have the aura of madness.
Oh, good.
Thank
You do not, or rather, all of you kind of brace, and none of you feel that sort of churning and that certainty that something is growing inside you, and maybe it's not a bad thing. But also, you never heard him talk like that. It definitely, you definitely get that like someone is making fun of someone. It feels
Yeah.
sturgy, to be perfectly honest.
I was gonna say, like, if Sturge was doing like just a normal puppet show about this when we're back, that's what voices he would use.
Yeah.
I'm assuming we're rolling some initiative.
Yeah, give me some initiative. So
Okay.
we can just keep your ones from last time too. if
Oh
it's easier.
yeah, let's.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, sure, go ahead,
No.
because I got one less.
Okay.
11.
18?
So Florin's
26.
a 9. Okay. Oh, hang on, I gotta find. There's one room I really want you guys to go in, and it's we'll see. Okay.
Is the lighting in this room also daylight?
This is a daylight room, yes.
Okay, cool. Everything is making more sense.
So there could be like a lot of puppets, couldn't there? Because we did center doors and there were 2 more around the Mia room. And then we're doing up and down, so there'll be 2 more stairs wise from the Mia room. And then if we do stairs from Caliph puppet room or Stomp puppet room, then there could be 2 more in each of these. So we could be looking at like 5 or 6 more of these things if we
You
Which
could be
would
going through
then
a lot.
make it
Whoa.
the same as the first stairs, or as the first floors, because there would be essentially be 9 rooms. So essentially, oh man,
Okay.
so each one
Wow.
of these
Alright.
has 9 rooms connected to them
Yeah.
within the 9 rooms that are already there.
Mm-hmm. X,
Yo, dog,
Y,
I heard you liked 100
Z.
foot by 100 foot rooms. So we put some 100 foot by 100 foot rooms in your 100 foot by 100 foot rooms.
Literally. All right, Sturge, it is your turn. So
Yeah.
as you come up the
cow.
stairs, there is a Drownoo that is on the west side of the room. There's a Drownoo that is on the east side of the room. They are prancing in a ridiculous way, like they're getting ready to fight.
Are they, so they're, how far away are they from the nearest ally of mine?
So you are in the center right now. They are both sort of halfway between. So the room is about 100 feet. So 50 feet to the wall. They're about 25 feet away from anybody.
Okay. I think what I'll do is just cast a chill touch from this distance,
Okay.
and
On which one? West
uh,
or east?
west.
Okay.
Can't tell if it's rolling. Doesn't seem
You
to
have
be
to
rolling.
tell me because I actually don't have the Roll20
Yeah,
map open.
it isn't doing it. So let me do it this way.
Beauty.
Okay, 12 plus my thingy bonus, which is something like, it's a 17. It's
That
probably
hits.
better than that. Okay, good. And here's the damage. 5.
5. Okay.
Oh, and it does a thing where you can't heal afterwards.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is good.
Okay. Just for a round, they can't heal.
Okay. It is that one's turn. Okay. It's
And Sturge hides behind Ferris.
okay. It's gonna like prance up, and it's going to stick out its arm, and it does this in this very exaggerated way. Remember, they can hit you from 20 feet away because their legs are so long, but it's like whoop, and it is going to try to go for you, Sturge, but because Ferris is going to can block, he might be taking this damage. So 16.
Yep.
16 hits you.
Oh, me? No, it doesn't hit me.
Would 16 hit you?
Nice.
Okay.
It
So
doesn't.
it doesn't matter. Like
Okay.
it's ridiculous like swing has sent the staple kind of flinging past you.
Okay.
And then its other foot goes bloop, like, oh darn.
Oh
Okay.
my god, these things are insufferable.
That's the point.
They're worse than the actual demons.
All right, Stong, it's your turn.
Okay. So are both of them being engaged by Sturge? Like, do
No,
they?
Sturge has just gone to the west one.
Okay, but like, okay. Stong's gonna go to the other one. He's gonna kind of like look at them for a moment, and he's gonna decide, oh, I don't think these are the clues, so we're fine to just womp on them. 25 to hit, 26 to hit. Okay, that hits. 12 damage plus 17 hit, 29. He's gonna try to like cut it at diagonal angles. What does hitting it, feel like? Does it feel like kind of like wood? Is it like hollow inside?
It
Like a
does
puppet.
sort of feel almost like you're hitting wood. Like it doesn't. It's weird because they don't look wooden. They don't look like they're made out of anything except a Drow, except the fact that they're acting kind of ridiculous. But when your sword hits it, it feels like it's got the wrong resistance. It's not like hitting those chitinous plates, and it does sort of seem to bleed the weird ichor that comes out of them. But it doesn't. In fact, actually, thank you for reminding me. It sprays.
Oh, is it
acid.
acid? Darn it!
Yeah, give me a dex save.
Same team, Yang Yang.
So sorry. Teacher, you didn't give us homework today. 26 dex.
Okay, you managed to dodge so that you only take 2 points of acid damage.
Okay.
One time I was that kid that did the you haven't give us homework thing, and I instantly acted like Ray Stantz in Ghostbusters. I'm like, I don't know what happened. It just popped in there.
He goes, "Oh, you found my juicy center."
God.
Are you done?
We need that soundbite. One of the viewers, please. clip
Oh,
that. We
Lord.
need that soundbite.
Are you done?
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm still
Strong
just
one
playing
is in the
back.
barrel,
There's-
going, "Put me in, coach! Put me in! I can help!"
No. Stay back. You're still recovering. I got
All right,
this.
Artemisia, it's your turn.
Okay. So she's gonna yell at y'all. I'm using up my spells, so we gotta avoid any others. So she is gonna use one of her chain lightnings, as she can hit them both.
All right.
8th level.
Is this Dex or Constitution?
Dex 19.
Okay. Well, that's shitty. Oh yeah, they both failed.
Wait, 66 points of damage.
Beautiful.
We got a group inspiration from Bookish Barbarian. Any one of us can
Ooh.
use it.
Woo!
Whoever
Oh,
needs it
hey.
most.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And then Ilya is Yeah, firebolt. It was working. Can do it at will. It's great.
I got this.
11
I got
to
this.
hit.
Okay, what is it?
11 to hit.
Unfortunately, he does not got this. And
Oh,
11
okay.
does not hit. No one saw that, right?
Except for Cecilia, who's judging him so
Cecilia
hard.
is just like. I swear I will do that short story. Okay, the other.
You better.
The Drobnu that is over by Stong, it is going to attack with its flesh hook. Man, okay, I need another die. This is a 12 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay.
You keep that die.
Yeah, it like shoots it and then it kind of like does this like I meant to do that. They're dorky. That's
Yeah.
the point. All right, Florin,
kind
it's
of
your
like them.
turn.
I'm a monster.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Do I
get
have
you.
do I have some distance to these terrifying puppets?
You've not left the center, so they've moved in, so they're about 20 feet from the center.
Okay.
Both of them.
And okay, so I'm gonna with bonus action send Malfeasance off to attack one of them, and then I'm gonna hit the other one with Eldritch Blast.
Okay. The one that's by Sturge is not suffering quite as greatly. The one that's by Stong is looking like maybe some of its strings aren't holding.
I'll send Malfeasance to the Stong one then.
Alrighty.
All right. Come on, D20. Come on. Just be good to me. Just be nice.
Over a 9. Over a 9.
Nope.
Wow.
Does a 14 hit?
14 hit. No, it does not.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, Malfeasance whiffs. And now I've got 4 more chances to whiff on the one with Sturge. So let's see how this goes.
No
19.
way.
Does 19 hit?
Oh.
19 does hit.
Okay. No, that was a side because it was an 8.
Whoa. Still low.
Okay, that one's better. That's a 25. That'll hit.
Okay.
That's a 19 on the die. Okay,
That
so
also
that's
hits. That
yeah.
also hits.
Nice.
And then another 25. Okay, so all of the Eldritch Blasts hit. So that's 8, 10, 13, 16, plus 20. So 36 points of force damage to that
36.
one.
Beautiful.
Nice, nice, nice.
Does anybody want to go at the end? I guess Thamior is the only.
Oh yeah.
If you want to do it.
I'll send Thamior over to the one fighting Stong.
Oh, watch out for its gushy center, Thamior.
Oh god. Hey,
God,
that's an
it should've-
18 on the die.
Should have gushed at you when it got lightning bolted. I completely forgot.
Sure, bring it on.
So yeah, that is 20
9.
something to hit from Thamior.
That hits.
And then D6 plus 6. 7 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Beauty.
And that's my
Alright.
turn.
All right. So what Cecilia is going to do is she saw you wanting to attack and not having access to your allies, so she's gonna summon David. So she casts Summon Fae, and this little kind of red cap, because we don't have enough things running around here, little red cap guy pops out. Was like, she's like, go! So David's gonna like make faces and say make rude gestures at her.
Is he gonna be here for a
Yeah.
while? I forget.
Yeah,
he's pretty useful.
How long does he last? Oh, he lasts for an hour. So yeah, he's gonna hang around with you guys.
So he just got
Hey,
summoned
welcome,
into this
Raiders.
whole
We just-
pocket dimension.
We've got Raiders from Ink and
Hey!
Liar.
Welcome.
Hello.
Woo! Ink and
They're
Liar.
fighting ridiculous puppets.
I have their T-shirt, one of them. It's one of my
All
favorite
right.
T-shirts.
Okay. and
Yo,
then
we are
he's
currently
going to
navigating
chop
like
it.
an
Okay.
interdimensional maze that's like a Rubik's cube in a Rubik's cube in a Rubik's cube, or maybe a Rubik's cube attached to a Rubik's cube that's attached to another Rubik's cube. So like we don't know whether there's like over 80 rooms or like over 200 and I don't know 40 rooms.
I have
It's
a
great.
theory.
Is it bunnies?
Yeah, bunnies. Maybe bunnies.
So the drow new puppet like sees David and kind of pulls its little feet up like it's a scary little creature. And then
Worst.
the worst. Okay, Sturge, it's your turn.
Okay. Sturge is going to thank David and tumble on by with a little booming Mr. Whippy sneak attack.
All right.
And that is it's not a great oh no, he rolled a 14.
Well, it doesn't hit. There is an group inspiration floating around if you guys want to.
It's that
Go
Share
for
it.
it. It'll be wasted on me even if I use it.
Oh,
all
Trevor
right.
has not been rolling over a 9 on most of his rolls tonight.
All right.
And a
I'll do
reminder,
it.
you can use your channel points to buy them inspiration. Treasures, although I'm going to tell you right now, there's nothing in here. So we'll have to
19.
wait. 19
So-
does hit. That's right.
Okay.
You'll find a lot of chalk.
Okay, so it's going to be sheathed in thunder. It gets a thunderous shock from this slash with Mr. Whippy. It's going to be 38 damage plus the sneak attack damage, which is 22. So that's a nice even 60 or 50.
Wow.
60, yeah.
60. Whoosh, and then he's going to disengage, tumble back behind Ferris, and give Ferris a good pat on the shoulder. Doing great. And,
When you do that, it throws its little feet out and it goes ah! And then it falls over like a spider. It curls up and it goes ah! And then it turns into shadow like the previous puppets.
God.
The other one goes, "Oh, you killed my brother, sister, friend. I don't know what's going on with these things at all, you guys."
I love the overdramatic puppets. These are the best.
Oh, stop.
Mia, you got your spell slot of your choice back from my
Oh.
dog.
Ooh, thank you.
It is strong. Your turn.
Oh, okay. Stong is going to continue to slash at the one that's in front of him. That is a 34 and a
That hits.
26 to hit. Okay, cool.
That also hits.
Excellent.
Give me some damage.
Thank you, Bookish Barbarian, for that inspiration.
27.
Proud new puppet, and it does another similar dramatic death scene. Whoa! Oh! I die!
Stog watches it for a moment, then he puts his sword away, and then he claps.
Right before it expires, it says, "You're never gonna find me," and then it's gone. All right.
All right. Is there another room with another puppet
Okay.
we're gonna?
So here's
No.
the thing. Here's the
No?
thing. I got thinking while we were in that combat, and this is just the only lead that I've got right now. The note said find the center.
Uh-huh.
So what I think we should do, Aaron's laughing, which makes me concerned.
I'm sorry. Fire Doug just noted he was getting close to. We have a channel point thing where you can purchase the Tarask, and I immediately am thinking a Tarask
God.
puppet is insane.
That would
I
be
don't-
super fun.
I don't even know if a Tarask fits in one of these rooms.
How much does one of those cost?
123,456.
Yeah.
Only at 4K.
Someone's getting
Uh,
close.
Meyer Doug
And-
is.
Oh my God.
Those moderators, man, they're there all the time, just racking up points.
Okay,
Okay.
what's his theory?
I don't know if that's something to take note of or not. But anyhow, it said find the center, breach the fortress, overtake the usurper. So by my map, the center room of these loops is the one with the different colored ceilings. So what I'm thinking is, why don't we go through those and try to find the center of that loop?
Okay.
Because we've just
Okay.
essentially what we figured out from here is that there's there's 9 rooms of puppets.
Mhm.
So one of those has to be the center one. So what if we just went to the center room of these main floors, which would be the different colored ceiling, and try to find the center tile of that one?
Ooh, I
Small
like
point
it.
of order.
What? Yep.
Small point of order. The loops mean there is no telling for sure what is the center.
Yeah, I know.
And
But-
so, it's possible the puppets, they are the center. We could walk a square around the puppets. We are looking for something to punch in the face a bunch, or maybe use these dimensional shackles on. I can help.
I also have a pair of those shackles.
Get his hands, get his feet. If he has hands and feet, I have not captured a god before. I don't get out of my tower much. This is fun. Tell 6, sit down. You're gonna hurt yourself.
See, that's the fundamental problem, is that, as philosophically I was falling asleep to, that they're loop-wise, you can always continue the loop. There is no center to a loop unless it's outside the loop.
Well, didn't on the map it said to break the loop, or
Find the center.
on the left side of the piece of paper? I thought there was something that said something about find the loop,
Oh.
make your mark, leave your mark, or I can't really.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
in
yeah.
real life, I can't
Usurpers
remember.
magic makes loops.
Magic make
It
loops.
says, I
Magic.
think you have to track your mark so you're not getting lost. Which
Okay,
we've done.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
What does that say in the center, though? Can't read that. I also
Madness
took
is
a
a
picture.
gift of the lady.
Yeah.
I mean, he said that he will leave us a clue somewhere. We could just start looking for a clue. If you don't want to
That's
just go
true.
through this and fight every puppet,
No.
which I think is still on the table, I'm just saying.
Okay, you know what?
I'm
We could
very
do-
excited. I've only gotten to be useful like twice.
In
But
order to find this clue, we could do one of those montages from like Scooby Doo, where it's like one hallway with a bunch of doors, and we all just like go through different
There we
ones and
go.
end up going through out of different ones
Let's do
until
it.
we cover it all.
Crossing each other's paths.
Yeah, until one of us finds the breadcrumb.
And then there's going to be a collision right in the middle. Two people come from opposite doors. Boom.
what? Do you have some string? We could tie string and then go, and then if you run into a puppet, you just follow the string back. Or we okay, we could do something different. I don't have any string. It just sounded cool.
I don't have string either.
Well, so like we have information, I think, enough to avoid hitting puppets, and we do have the mental
Yeah.
bond.
Yeah.
So we
Okay.
could split up.
Yeah, just go through the safe rooms real quick, see if anything's changed,
Yeah.
or find a clue, and then we just signal everyone, and
Okay.
just everyone joins.
How do you want to do this? Do you want to tell me where you're going, or are you hoping I will just go? You run around in rooms and then you find something. Where are we at here?
Well, because I think theoretically we could, as far as we know, all the rooms have been safe except for the shadow puppet rooms. So, in theory, it just seems like we just keep running around random in rooms until we notice something different.
Well, we could assign everybody a loop of 9, and not the puppet loop of 9.
I like that.
But somebody does like the statues loop of 9, and somebody does the ceilings loop of 9, or
My
whatever,
favorite
right?
Are
Jerry
you
Ryan
saying
role.
we split up?
Yeah.
Mhm, Yep.
All right.
I don't.
We could also go in
Pairs.
pairs.
That's true. You
I
do
call
all
Florin.
have an NPC you could walk around
Ooh.
with too.
True.
True.
Ferris isn't exactly the stealthiest of NPCs.
Well, again, as long as we're not going through puppet rooms, I don't think that's a problem.
Right. All right. Well, let's do our thing.
Okay, where
Scooby-Doo
let's
montage. Activate.
okay, montage time. Sturge, where do you want to start your loop?
Booby Rooster.
Okay. So you're currently in the puppet doubles the Dravnu puppet room. Where are you going to go from here?
I'm going to ask Florin to tell me how to get to the Booby Rooster room.
All right, my guy. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go back down the stairs.
Mhm.
You're gonna go through the center door to get to
Mhm.
Stong's room.
Mhm.
You're then going to go west and then south, and you will get to the rooster section.
No, we're staying together. I will get lost. Sorry.
Well, that's tough.
It does seem like you might need at least one person with a map
Yeah,
for each.
my
So,
map
okay,
is
Sturge and
we can
Stong, you go
mentally-
together.
That's
Me
true.
and I will
That's
go
true. You're
together.
mentally linked, so
Yeah,
you
we're
could
telepathically
give
linked, so-
directions. So okay.
Yeah, if you
Here.
could, yeah, then
Here,
the mental
I
link, you
got-
tell me where I got it.
Yeah. Okay, so Sturge, you're starting with the Booby Rooster room.
that's my vote.
Okay. Going down your previous initiative order, Stong, where you want to start?
I'm going to go through the sigil rooms. Snowflake. So I'm gonna try to head to the snowflake sigil room.
All right. I'm gonna actually just at this point, if you guys have gone to this room already, you're not actually gonna have to tell me how to get there because
Cool.
that's fair. Okay, so you're gonna go up to the snowflake sigils. Mia, where are you gonna go?
I think I'm gonna do the colored stairs.
Okay, the colored stairs.
So purple on the first floor.
Okay. And then Florin, where are you gonna go?
I mean, I'm just gonna let him go with his first gut instinct, the colored ceilings.
Okay, colored ceilings is this one. All right, and are you going to the room south of the Dravnu, which ought to be a colored ceiling, or are you going to go up to the one you know?
That's a good point. Yeah, I'm gonna go south from the stable demons and see where that one comes out.
Okay, south of the stable demons, the ceiling is dark gray.
Oh crap! I only had one ceiling one. It didn't really matter, but okay.
Did we see
Okay.
a dark gray? No, we saw a dark gray floor.
You did.
The only ceiling I have is a black ceiling.
Same.
Cecilia is gonna go with Artemisia. Ilya's gonna go with Florin. And Stong 1 is going with Stong A. Sturge, are you going solo, or is there anybody you want to bring with you? Because Ferris is gonna camp in the Dravnu puppet room unless you tell him to go somewhere else.
Well, he can come with me.
You want him?
Yeah.
Thamur's like, what should I do?
Come with me.
Oh, okay.
I know exactly where I'm going.
I'm just gonna tell you, if my sister shows up again, I'm gonna run. That
Your
was very
sister.
upsetting.
Ah, yes, she won't.
Okay. I hope not. Okay. All right.
Right.
All right. So Sturge, you're the top of this initiative order. So you are starting in the Booby Rooster room. What you doing? You going a loop, or you go in? What you doing?
I'll go up.
Okay. Going up from the Booby Rooster room, you are in the Flabby Flying Guy room.
I will say so in the telepathic link. And if no one has any objections and there's nothing else interesting in here, I will go up again.
All right. You're in the Veiled Skeleton room. This
I
loop
will-
is one you've done. Okay, sir, go ahead.
I will say so. Look around. If there's nothing interesting in there, I will go up another one.
Yep. You're back in the Booby Rooster room.
Okay.
These are all the
Everything
same.
checks out with the Booby Rooster loop.
You
Right.
need to do the center center doors loop
Ah,
as well.
now I do the center doors. Here I go.
The booby rooster.
Booby Rooster Center.
All right. Booby rooster goes back to the big eyes cheek teeth. If you go
Big
through
Eyes
the,
cheek teeth room. Everything
Yeah.
looks a-okay.
you go through it and it's back to the bug statue room. These rooms all look alike.
Bug statue, and they all look the same.
Go up the stairs in the lady and then the bug statue.
Will do. Roger that. Up the stairs.
Statue.
Up,
The,
up.
the cheek teeth lady.
Is that what you said? The
Yeah,
flooring?
do that.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Upstairs from the big eyes cheek teeth is tentacle head.
Tentacle head, stat.
Yeah. And after that,
The kindly tooth king.
Kindly Tooth King still here, grinning like a fool.
and then do that on go I mean go up again to the lady and then go through the door to the bug and then go up those stairs.
I do all of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you go upstairs from the bug statue, and you find the justice dragon.
Justice Dragon.
And then you want to go up one more time.
One more time.
Okay, so you go up from there and you find a statue that looks kind of like a werewolf mid-transformation.
Wait, what?
Werewolf mid-transformation.
I swear we've seen that one before.
Wait, but
I
it's
don't think we
supposed to
have.
be the armor with the head open and roses coming out of the face or something.
Oh yeah, we don't have the rose one. Wait, we don't have
Ooh.
the rose one.
Why don't y'all find me here?
So this is a werewolf statue room?
Yeah, this one's a werewolf now.
And what's the light like in the room, Sturge?
Yeah, is the light and the flooring and everything the same as we would have expected for the roses
like
room?
cool, wintry?
Yeah, it's cold and wintry.
Okay, at least that checks out. What the?
I wonder if the knight is transforming into a werewolf.
Oh,
Is there any like armor or anything on it?
Or moon runes
Or
anywhere?
roses anywhere?
Actually, here, Sturge,
Hmm?
from there,
Investigation in this room.
I mean,
Sorry.
yeah, you go and do that, yeah.
The
Investigate.
room looks the same as all the other rooms.
Okay.
Your chalk marks aren't here.
oh.
It what?
There's no
Chalk-
chalk marks in this.
No
room.
chalk marks here.
Interesting.
There we go. That's a good thing to look at.
And if you look
Boy.
closely at the statue, you notice that sort of like this wolf seems to be sort of like, it's very grotesque. It looks like a wolf that's sort of being peeled apart to turn into a person. And if you sort of look between the flesh, you see the grinning face of Sarshan looking out at you.
What?
And then on the plinth, it says, "For my best friend Sturge."
Oh, okay. You found it, I think.
That's our
Okay.
clue, whatever it means.
Okay, so this is a Sarshan turning into a wolf.
What?
Is that what you just said? That's what you just
No,
said.
sorry. You said that in the chat, I'm assuming. In the head, the
It's
voice,
Oh.
the
Celia.
telepathy.
Yes,
It's
I'm thinking
Celia
out
is
loud.
Like, what?
Pretty sure that's what I'm seeing. You should come verify.
Yeah,
This
we should
world
all
is
rush over.
very upsetting. All right, so you all make your way that way,
Mhm.
which sort of precludes other investigations, which is great. That's fine. All right, so yeah, you are standing in this room. It is not a knight made of roses. It is a grotesque werewolf statue that seems to look like Sarshan too. Cecilia looks up at this statue that looks like, her boyfriend in disgusting mid-transformation. She's like, that is not what it looks like. I'm just gonna say.
Hmm.
So this is the
Hmm.
breadcrumb, the statue.
No,
Um,
it's a different room. Does that mean this room is the center?
Well, there's two theories. One, this is a completely new area that one of the loops has led to, or it's been changed. The rose one's been changed out.
Mm-hmm.
So to test that theory, from the werewolf room, I want to go south and then east.
Well, should we also go through the center door of the werewolf room at some point?
Well, that would theoretically get us to the skull or king room.
Yeah,
Let's-
but just test it to test it.
Yeah. Let's
Going
do
through
that.
this- so
Yeah,
you're
I'll
going
go through
the
this center thing.
Okay. So you go through the center door. If you go through the northwest door, it leads to the veiled skeleton. If you go through the southeast door, it goes to the kindly tooth king.
Okay, it still checks out. Same
Yeah.
room.
Yeah, it's
But-
in the loop, the same place.
What was it before? It was a rose?
So
Knight
knight
with
with
rose.
roses coming out.
The visor.
Ah,
So then, yeah, from the werewolf room south and then east.
So south, you enter the room that has no decoration, but someone has written on the walls. And Sturge, you recognize, things that you all recognize, things that Sturge has said. Which somewhere in here I have quotes that I wrote down.
Whoa, wow, Sturge, I can't believe you said this one.
Says that's what friendship is. We share things with each other.
It's
It
so
says-
wholesome.
We're survivors, you and I. Love makes you foolish. I simply play fools. How's that feel, Sturge?
kind of ratifying.
It's nice if someone's paying attention.
Yes, yes. I like those things. I stand by those. What do you say, Stong?
This is the first of this type of room that we found, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you've never seen a graffiti room.
So should we go up and down to see if there's other ones? or
I think
back
this is the
east?
starting room and part of his clue. I think we're on the right track here.
Oh,
From here, you wanted to go east,
Correct.
correct? Okay. Okay, so you head east, and you enter a room, and the floor here is tiled. If you look close, they're sort of blue and white tiles with sort of scenes painted on them. There are little bucolic scenes of milkmaids and shepherds, and all of them have very long noses.
whoa.
I think we found
we're
the
still
sturge
getting
floor.
still getting warmer.
Yeah. I want to admire some of these drawings for a moment. Sturge.
I think you're muted, Steven.
Still muted.
Steel society, like utopia.
Yeah. It's like a whole realm of Sturges. This is awesome.
Yes. I'll bet they do no end of laughing and witticisms.
So, yeah, this is a completely new level. Because
is
I
cool.
was expecting if this was to be swapped out with the rose statue, this would have been the too smooth floor. So
We're on to something. Let's keep going.
we
Yeah.
are.
What's
do-
the lighting in here?
The lighting in here is cold like winter.
Okay, do we want to map out this floor minus the puppet room?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Then from this tile floor, let's go east again.
And you see a sigil carved beneath the arched doorway in the center. This one is very intricate, and you have to get a little closer to see what it is. But you recognize the symbol of the Occluded One from the cult in the market.
Ooh.
The sort of long-nosed figure with the eye and the wings made of eyes,
Okay.
sort of stylized around in a circle.
Then let's go north.
Okay, north from here, You see the arch of the doorway has a stone in the center, which looks like a staring eye.
Eye stone. Okay.
'Cause, yeah, we had a stone above a doorway in the other level.
Frack
Mhm.
stone.
No, this is still perfectly lining up. And then north from here. Here's the thing, we haven't gone to this corner of any other loop except for the first floor where we found the embers.
Yeah.
So I don't exactly know what the thread here would be, but that's the gist.
I mean, they're all Sturge themed on this floor.
Yeah.
Feel like helping me with a detail?
Okay.
Steven, do you feel like helping me with a detail?
Oh.
Oh, sure.
Okay. You walk into this room,
Mm-hmm.
and where in the first floor you saw the remains of a fire, here there is a pile of detritus. And Sturge, when you go and approach this, you find something that stirs deep memories in you. Something that is connected to your time before the Irregulars. What is in this pile?
It's a acting trimmer given to me when I first joined the oh God, I forget the name of the troupe. It's been so long. My first acting troupe.
Your first acting troupe, and you had this acting primer. I'm assuming you went through it quite a lot. Very the spine is probably very creased. The pages are dog-eared, and there's notes on it. This one has been torn apart. It is in a pile of pages that if you pick up, the notes are not your, careful study. They are mocking. This won't do anything. This won't change anything.
I'm not gonna read that shit. Huh. All right. Well, it's another Sturge themed bit.
Well, then I cannot wait to see what the next room does for this.
So
We're not going to go to the puppet.
Sturge, are you okay?
Who's speaking?
Cecilia. She's gonna sidle up to you and be like, "Are you okay?"
I'm okay. That was
This all just seems kind of asshole-ish. I'm just gonna say.
yes, and that was low. That was a shared memory, shared treasure. Why would this false Sturge poke at that? Well, to get at me, obviously, but I feel sorry for this false Sturge. He has
Yeah.
nothing.
He's a dick.
Yeah, he's empty. He's an empty, powerful shell. Well, but we only have to, we just have to find him. And then all this nonsense ends.
Hopefully. All right, what are you guys gonna do? You're in a room with a torn apart book. South of you is an archway with an eye in the center.
So, according to my notes, going west would be the puppet. I don't think that's a good idea. Let's go through the east door. That should be a
Okay.
colored stairway.
Yes. Okay. You go through the east door and you see stairs whose risers are shiny black and patterned with sort of masks of like the sort of drama masks, the smile and then the frown.
Interesting.
Do they all have
Hang on.
like really long noses?
Yeah, they all got long noses.
So after this, I want to go south and then east.
Okay. So you go south and you notice that the statue that previously was a werewolf, now it looks like Sturge. It looks like you and Sarshan, and you've got your arms around each other. And you're like,
Oh,
this guy! Cecilia's like,
Sturge!
I genuinely find that upsetting. I feel like they're making fun of him for being nice. And And you for being you.
Yes. I share a little bit of this humor with my with my double, I confess.
Okay, and now I'm back to being mad at you.
You think your double is a hilarious guy.
Wait. Are you still with Sortion?
Yes.
Okay, it's been so long. It's been so strange. I forgot.
I mean,
All
for
right.
me, it's been like, I don't know, at this point, 3 hours. We just
Oh.
dropped him off at his weird drum circle thing.
Oh, yes. If
Oh
that's
God,
not
let's
enough
hope
to
you didn't
put
need
you
a ride
off,
home.
well, nothing will be.
Okay, so then from here, east.
Okay, east of here. Okay. East
Should
of
be-
here is, I'm just going to point out, has been the puppet room. Oh, no, you're
Oh
sorry,
no,
you're
we're
the
the
statue
statue.
room.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Sorry, I forgot. I also forgot. Okay, so
You
east
broke
of
my
here,
brain for a
um,
second.
you walk in, and where you would expect to see a colored ceiling, it is painted, but it is painted with like these like very soft pastel clouds, and reclining on the clouds are these like bony angels with absolutely no body hair, sort of reaching languidly out to each other. And some of them have like puppet strings, and you see these little puppets that look like little people, like almost like the gods creating. It is tacky.
Sturge,
a-
you should
a-
remember some of these decorations for when we get home.
No.
After we go through that door, Florin does turn
I
around and
like
go,
it.
just as a heads up, I'm pretty sure the puppet room has the Occluded One in it. I just wanted to see what the other Sturge rooms looked like.
Yeah. I'm
I mean,
thinking.
that might make sense.
Yeah.
All right. Which
So that
which
would
one are you
be-
referring to?
So north from this room would be the puppet room. This has all been very Sturge themed areas. I think that might be where we're
Yep.
looking for.
Okay. So
Why don't you take the lead on this one?
are you saying a Sturge puppet? Or are you
No,
saying
No.
No, I think it's your shadow.
all right, well remember our objective. This is inside our heads, I'm saying. Our objective is to find the damn crown. And if it's just another room like this with nothing in it, that will be difficult to find. I was hoping
we're not gonna be able to get out of here until we deal with your shadow, because I'm pretty sure this is a lot of your shadow going on. So regardless, I think we need to go into that door.
Yep.
Oh, I
And
agree.
don't
I
forget
agree.
your key, Sturge.
And you can't touch your key.
Yes. I'm not certain. I hope this is an entry into his fortress, not him.
Mhm.
Because it's in his fortress where we're going to find the things we need, I think. Anyway, let's go.
Right.
Before we do this, I have some wyvern poison. I'm going to anoint Mr. Whippy.
Can you poison a god?
Push.
Okay, sorry. I'm just asking questions.
The way I imagine doing it is he just kind of pours it into the sheath, and then he
Uh-huh.
sheaths Mr. Whippy.
Oh, nice.
And then, and then he draws Mr. Whippy out slowly, and it's nice and wet and a little dry.
Okay. All right. You head north through the door, and you enter a room like all the other rooms you've seen before of oddly smooth gray stone. There's a stair going up, there's a stair going down, there are doors in all the walls, and there's a doorway arched in the center. But hanging from the stairs is a puppet. But this time it doesn't move. You see the body of the Cyricist hung from strings, dripping on the floor.
Mm.
Yeah, this is the right way.
Stong wants to put his hands over Thamior's eyes. You don't need to see this. Just turn
Yeah,
around,
he's the
kid.
only innocent one here.
Oh, okay. Samuel turns around, folds his wings around him.
Sturge, when they if they can get within 30 feet easily,
Oh yeah.
he'll send
Easy.
his mage hand over there to lift the guy's chin, look into its face.
He does not look like he's alive.
Yeah. Um,
We should
Okay.
take him down at least.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Is he just hanging there, or does he have ethereal strings like the other puppets did?
These seem to be more like actual wires.
Okay. Gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, I help cut the ones that I can. Maybe I get boosted by Stong 1.
Okay. He's like stand on him. I gotcha.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, Stong, you were close enough. Make me a perception check.
Let's see. 15.
15. Okay. There is kind of a pool of blood on the floor before the arch of the doorway. But you notice it's sort of running towards a shape in the floor. This one seems like it has a sigil too. But there is a keyhole shape
Nice.
that is just about as big as your hand.
Oh.
And very clearly a space in there.
Stong wants to point down at that and draw everyone's attention to it.
Maybe let's not let the blood go in there.
Okay, you have a solution?
Step in the blood and smear
Well,
it around.
No, pressed clean. Like pressed clean
Oh,
it. Like
sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Prestidigitate the blood away. Okay, yeah.
It's
The blood's
Artemisia's
clear.
specialty.
And yeah, the door. You know, there's a pattern here, almost like a sigil, but there's very clearly, in between these sort of shapes, you do see the clear form of a keyhole.
And-
Does anyone have a key?
Well, it was supposed to be like the size of a hand. I'm thinking like mage
must-
hand. Mage hand in.
A little light in that hole to see what's in there.
Light down the hole,
Yeah.
and you see it extends in, and you can kind of see the edge, almost like there's a room down there.
Ooh.
A room.
Like a fortress.
So if I put the mage hand down there, do I feel a hand-shaped space?
In the mage hand, how small space can the mage hand go through? Anything?
I mean, no, it's a hand-sized thing.
Okay.
I'm looking for if it's a keyhole, does the hand work as a key?
Does the hand work as a key? Okay, so the mage hand sort of sticks in.
Yeah.
It does feel like it can't quite fit through there very well. But it doesn't seem to change anything.
Does it seem like there's some moving tumblers or anything like that in there that, like you would expect from a?
No. As you move it down, it doesn't there's nothing it's catching. You can sense what the mage hand touches.
Yeah.
Yeah. It seems smooth all the way down.
Interesting.
But you can just kind of feel it does. I feel like the thumb is gonna get caught a little bit on this, but it can kind of just sort of like grasp toward. It can't feel, so it's probably okay bending its thumb crazy. You can kind of find the lip. There's an end.
Can you hear the sirens in my neighborhood? No.
No.
Okay.
I was like, I didn't describe sirens. Although maybe an earthquake happened.
Well,
Yeah. Okay. Give me a dex save. Another earthquake comes.
Oh no. I was getting big like Final Destination or Saw vibes from this moment. So I'm glad it's just
Well,
an
I
earthquake.
wasn't volunteering to put my hand in that thing.
Stong would volunteer, but his hand thinks his hand is too big.
21 dex save.
16.
Lauren,
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize
what's
we were
your
all doing.
dex save?
I shouldn't have clicked there. 10.
10. You fell down.
Oh, Florin.
Florin
I've
just
not
keeps
made-
falling down.
Here,
He's-
you know.
He's got the falling disease.
Oh, Cecilia rolled really good. I was like, since I haven't been rolling things for NPCs and Cecilia like this, but Cecilia's dex is not great, but she rolled really good. So she like, braces. She kind of looks down at you, Florin, and she's like, okay.
Stong wants
Listen,
to
I'm having
offer,
an off day.
Here you go, Florin. You could take my bedroll and put it in your pants to help pad your butt.
Thanks. Ben.
Okay, so what are we gonna do here?
Well, anyone else have any ideas about this hole? I can't quite visualize what you're saying about at the edge of a room down
Like
there.
there's a room
Oh,
underneath.
So like there's like a shaft.
Yeah.
And then something ends here. And the light shines down and there's a bigger space beyond the shaft of the keyhole.
There is a keyhole.
It is like you are looking through a door into the room beyond almost.
Any ideas here, people?
Artemisia could teleport us through using
That's
Dimension
true.
Door.
There's a.
You
there's
can
a-
Misty Step. You can kind of
Yeah.
see in there.
Yeah.
Well, we don't do.
There's so many of us, though.
Yeah, there's a lot of us.
I mean, we could just see what's in there. Sturge could go in and grab his key. Is that? Oh, you're not supposed to grab your key. Or you
Yeah.
are?
No,
I'm
I have
so confused.
I have a mage hand to grab things with.
Okay. So if we just went in, got the stuff, and got out.
Oh wait, I keep forgetting I have this one. Yeah, actually, I can get everybody through.
Ooh.
Alright.
I have Arcane Gate that I used in the first session
Oh, that's right.
and haven't used since.
Okay, so Celia's gonna look at
Hey.
Artemisia like, okay, that one, that I approve of.
Yeah, I think I'll look through there and cast Arcane Gate and then make another gate next to us.
All right. Okay.
All right.
So
Let's
we can
slip on through.
slip on through. That seems like a perfect place to stop for
Going
the
through
night.
a magic door in a
Going
place
through
of
a
magic doors.
door into a strange fortress. I've been Erin M. Evans. I'm your DM. Sorry, I'm tired and my voice is going. You can follow me on Twitter and Blue Sky at Erin M. Evans. You can listen to my podcast, Writing About Dragons and Shit, with Trevor and B. Dave Walters, or join me here on Concentration Check every Monday at 1:30 p.m. Pacific with Yang Yang. And pick up my book, Empire of Exiles. It's
Real good.
Thank you. You like mystery, you like twisty puzzles, I got more of it. And pre-order Relics of Ruin. Also, thank you again to our sponsors. We appreciate your support, and I'm going to stop there because I'm about to die.
Yeah. Whoa! Thanks, Monk of Greyhawk, for the 5 gift
Oh, thank
subs.
you.
Really appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Thank you.
I've been Rhiannon
Thank you.
Held. Check out my Silver series of urban fantasy, anthropological werewolves under Rhiannon Held, or my series of space opera novellas, beginning with Clean Install under RZ Held. And tonight, thank you to our moderators, Meyerdug and Rumpus Imperator.
Yo, what up? I'm Yang Wang. You should just join our Discord. It is great. We're great. You're great. So you belong. Type in !Discord into the chat for a link.
Hi, I'm Stephen Merlino. You can find my books on Amazon, The Jack of Souls, The Jack of Ruin. And that's about all I got tonight because I'm using my son's computer and all my notes are on my computer. Thank you to my son for loaning me his computer tonight. And thanks to Yang Yang for sending me the links and everything I needed to get up and running.
Hey, I'm Trevor Bettis. I've been playing Florin Morn. I'm the writer for Owl Champions of the Forgotten Realms. Like I said at the beginning of the show, it's a free download. Go download it. You can play and possibly read stuff that I wrote. And you can catch me on the dystopian social medias, which I guess Blue Sky is now one that everybody can do. At the Trevor, there's an A hiding in there.
Well, until next time, may your rolls and your word count be equally high.